like your phone screen just feels too small now? Videos get black bars, split screen feels cramped, comics need endless zooming, and games lose half the screen to controls. Most people just accepted it until this showed up. This is the Huawei Pura X Max, the world's first foldable built around a completely different display idea. And no, this isn't just a bigger foldable phone. Huawei is changing the entire screen format here. Funny enough, this also isn't the actual Pura X2. That's coming later. So let's see how this new expanded dual display setup changes real everyday use. Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from techiestreet. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content. Even before unfolding it, the Pura X Max already feels different. The 5.4-inch outer screen is so usable, you barely need to open the phone. Huawei nailed the screen ratio here. Browsing feels natural, feeds look cleaner, photos fill the display nicely, and videos look surprisingly immersive. Short videos look especially good because the screen uses almost the full display area. It honestly feels like carrying a tiny cinema in your pocket. Whether you're scrolling Weibo, checking headlines, or paying with a QR code, everything feels comfortable without unfolding the phone. There's finally enough room for both the content and the controls. And the best part? Folded up, it still feels like a normal compact phone. The outer display doesn't feel secondary anymore. It feels complete. Then comes the real moment. Open it up and you get a huge 7.7-inch inner display with a 16:10 ratio, ultra-high resolution, 3000 nit brightness, and adaptive 1 to 120 Hz refresh rate. But honestly, specs don't explain the experience. What hits you immediately is just how massive and immersive this screen feels. Most phones are tall and narrow, so videos waste tons of space with black bars. The Pura X Max fixes that. Its 16:10 ratio fits modern video formats much better, especially 16:9 content, boosting the actual viewing area by almost 50%. And you genuinely feel that difference. Movies, dramas, YouTube videos, even short clips suddenly feel far more immersive, then the whole thing still folds back into your pocket afterward. Gamers will notice another huge advantage instantly. On smaller phones, controls feel cramped and cover too much of the game. But once unfolded, the Pura X Max gives games way more space to breathe. Everything feels wider and cleaner. The controls stay comfortably at the sides while the center view opens up dramatically. And powering all this is the Kirin 9030 Pro processor, which keeps gameplay smooth even during heavy teamfights. Combined with Harmony OS 6.1 and Huawei's upgraded Arc engine, system performance jumps by around 30%. People love calling foldable gaming a gimmick, but when the screen ratio actually works and the performance keeps up, it starts making a lot more sense. Reading is another area where this phone feels surprisingly perfect. Regular phones feel too small, tablets feel too bulky, but this lands right in the middle. Unfolded vertically, the 7.7-inch display shows nearly as much text as a real book page, so you scroll less and read more naturally. But comics are where things get really impressive. The wider screen makes comic pages feel almost life-sized. Artwork looks complete, details stay sharp, and it stops feeling like reading comics on a phone. It actually feels closer to holding a real comic book. Huawei even added AI eye-tracking comic reading to make the experience smoother. And when you're done, it folds straight back into a pocket-sized phone ready to go anywhere. For photography, Huawei is also pushing its X-MAGE camera system and selfie experience. And honestly, the selfie features are surprisingly smart. The phone can recommend matching color styles based on your surroundings, while AI helps frame portraits and even suggests poses. But here's the clever part. The person being photographed can actually see live pose guides on the outer display while the shot is being taken. Just follow the on-screen prompts, and getting great-looking photos becomes way easier every single time. And Huawei didn't stop there. They also revealed the new Pura 90 Pro Max, and it comes with the brand new X-MAGE selfie system too. But this isn't just another camera upgrade. From shooting styles to framing and even pose suggestions, the whole system is designed to help you take better photos with less effort. It honestly feels more like a camera that understands how you shoot. Huawei's new red wind color technology pushes things even further. Colors look much closer to what your eyes actually see. Sunset tones, warm indoor lighting, tricky scenes that usually look fake on phones. The Pura handles them naturally. With the second-gen X-MAGE Red Wind system, photos look balanced and realistic instead of overly processed. Most shots already look polished straight out of the camera, so you can post them instantly without editing. But honestly, the really crazy part starts after you take the photo. Huawei paired the Pura X Max with the new M Pen 3 Mini and introduced the world's first AI drawing-to-generation feature on a phone, and it's surprisingly fun. For example, you can snap a photo of your pet, open the new AI inspiration feature in Huawei Notes, then sketch sunglasses or clothes onto the image. The AI instantly understands what you're trying to make and turns it into a realistic, stylish result. Share it in your group chat and people instantly react. And the huge 7.7-inch display makes creativity feel completely different. Drawing on normal phones feels cramped. Here, it actually feels like sketching inside a real notebook. The bigger screen doesn't just add space, it makes creating feel natural. Then there's probably the most futuristic feature of all, the new Wing Companion AI. Unlike normal voice assistants that wait for commands, this one works proactively. It quietly learns your habits, understands what you're doing, and appears exactly when you need help. Wing Companion AI has 3 modes: background companion, side-mounted mode, and expanded window mode. And thanks to the large foldable display, it can stay beside your apps instead of interrupting everything you're doing. So while reading, it can explain difficult words or translate text instantly. During conversations, it can pull up reminders or useful info right on time. It feels less like a loud assistant and more like subtle, smart help. Most AI systems only react after you ask. Wing Companion AI tries to help before you even think about asking, and that completely changes how AI feels to use. A lot of people still call foldables gimmicks, phones that fold just for attention. But after using the Pura X Max, that argument starts falling apart. This doesn't feel like a normal foldable phone. It feels more like a smart device built around a massive, immersive screen that just happens to fit in your pocket. And honestly, that's what foldables should have been from the start. It's not about making the thinnest phone or cramming in more pixels. The real goal is simple: give people a bigger, better screen experience when they need it, then fold it away when they don't. Most foldables only change the shape. The Pura X Max changes the actual experience. The Pura X Max, the world's first truly expanded foldable smartphone, feels incredibly immersive in person, and honestly, that's something you only fully understand once you hold it yourself. The base version starts at 10,999 yuan in China, which is around 1,193 pounds in the UK and about $1,613 US. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!